I am Dalisay Orolfo, and I work in the academe as an instructor at the Dalisay Medical and Health Sciences Institute, College of Pharmacy. So I teach subjects like biochem, human physiology, and pathophysiology, administration, marketing, and since I am also a BS Industrial Pharmacy graduate, I also handle DDS in biopharmaceutics. I'm also an aspiring public health practitioner and researcher and is about to finish my master's in public health from the University of the Philippines. Started out as the National Communications and Media Relations Officer when our term started in 2018, but we had to restructure recently during the start of the year. So I am currently the Communications Chair of the National Administrative Council. At the start of our term in 2018, so my role really was to develop YPG's external relations, marketing, and communication strategy and to organize information dissemination regarding our projects. So to be able to do that, we needed one thing. We needed to have our brand. So we already had a brand, but my proudest achievement, and I don't think I can claim this on my own because really it was a collaborative effort of all our national officers headed by our former president back then, Ma'am Meg Gutierrez, and Ate Shea Obispo, was YPG's Ideal Pharmacist brand. To me, the Ideal Pharmacist brand, which are represented by the core values of integrity, dedication, excellence, altruism, and leadership, help and guide all young pharmacists. So hindi lang siya brand, it became an aspiration for all of us. We may come from different fields of practice. We may have different opinions opinions and views on certain topics and issues. We may come from different regions or areas in and outside of the country, but I think ideal core values will unite us all. And because we had a great brand to work with, it became easy to support or to market lahat na ng naging activities natin for the past year, like the General Assemblies, the interprofessional workshop with AIM, and we also have the recently launched Ideal Pharmacist Community, Facebook community rather, but headed by our membership heads na sila Alex Lim and Jam Bolario. So right now, I'm also leading the publicity of our 10th year founding anniversary, and we are being helped by Charlotte Gallardo. So please do watch out for our announcements and updates regarding our activities for the 10th year. Aside from being Ideal Pharmacist, I would like YPG Philippines and its members to be informed, involved, and internationally recognized. So informed, aside from updating our members about our activities, Ideal Pharmacists should be informed about current data and best practices affecting our profession. So the other day or the other week, nagkaroon tayo ng discussion sa ating community regarding yung sa rapid antibody test kits. And it was really a great platform for discussion. I remember we also had our strat planning with the local chapters, and one thing that they said that we can improve on is our service to our communities. And if you're going to ask me, yes, we can do medical missions, we can do donation drives, pero these activities may not be as sustainable, lalo na we have limited financial capacity as an organization. So I want to capitalize on our strength, which is our expertise as pharmacists. So we would like to inform our fellow pharmacists regarding current practices. Kasi yung example ko kanina sa RADS, information on these things are fast evolving. So every day, every week, meron tayong bagong information or data, and it can really be hard for us to keep abreast on these topics, lalo na napaka-technical ng mga information na nilalabas. And we are all busy then with our work and other matters. So, it is a very, very important role that we have to play kahit na mahirap for us. I know some of you may have been least once in your point of this pandemic, ano ba talagang mas okay? Rats at PCR? Okay ba talaga yung hydroxychloroquine? So, as pharmacists, we should be informed at dapat ready tayo to answer these questions kasi it's a great opportunity for us to establish na I'm a pharmacist, I'm a healthcare professional, and I can answer your queries. These information drives, we will work on these information drives, will also help our pharmacists inform and serve and educate our patients better. Pangalawa, yung involved, of course, another thing that our chapter president said during the start planning was they wanted to have more collaborative projects with other local chapters. So we would like to facilitate that. And aside from collaboration sa local chapters, we'd also like to reach out to other health professional organizations for activities like research projects. Finally, internationally recognized, we have world-class young pharmacists in our ranks. We have Ma'am Meg Gutierrez, si Kuya R.D. Gloria, and si Sir Gerard C. And we are targeting to be a part of the FIP YPG network this coming year, and of course, sustain our participation in Asian Young Pharmacist Group, or AYPG. I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to work closely with our pharmacy leaders in PPHA, or our mother organization, in various endeavors. So in the process, I have learned a lot from them, and I was also able to see the complexities of handling or leading an organization at a national level. So kasama na po dyan even the legalities, yung mga SEC, BIR, which we're also proud of as a young organization na as early as now, aware na tayo sa mga ganitong bagay. As a Master's in Public Health candidate and an advocate, I have collaborated with individuals from different professions in designing, implementing, and assessing programs and activities. I was also gratefully able to build my network, which can open doors for future collaborative projects. As a current YPG National Administrative Council Officer, I am aware of our current challenges, kung ano yung mga nararanasan natin ngayon, and I have also witnessed firsthand all the great developments that occurred in the current term. I also acknowledge that we must look at the grassroots talaga to further strengthen our organization, and I am looking forward to working closely with our local chapter officers in doing so. Finally, in all of my experiences, I was able to develop organizational and communication skills which I believe are important in any organization. So, above all things, I'm very, very passionate and very happy always to serve. So we live in uncertain and unprecedented times, as we all know. Napakahirap magplano, personally, for me, because we don't know where we'll be in 1 year, 2 years, and especially for the president-elect or the EVP, we are talking about 4 years of term. So 2 years as an EVP and 2 years as the president. So whenever making a decision, siguro, kasi nga napakahirap talagang maging decision maker. Going back to what I wanted us to be informed, I would initiate siguro evidence-informed na mga decisions. So one example would be our UWASH project that was recently announced, our collaboration with the University of Washington Global Health e-Learning. So this was proposed by Ma'am Chai. Thank you, Ma'am Chai. And we were very unsure or uncertain kung tutuloy ba kami dito. So what we did with the help of Lance Dusaban is our operations chair, and he's the one leading the project, was to do first a needs assessment. So nagpa-survey muna kami to get a feel of whether feasible ba talaga siya and whether our young pharmacists would want to participate in such a course. And yun nga, fortunately, when we finally decided to go through with it and we released the registration, overnight na puno yung slots for the University of Washington. And medyo marami pang na waitlist, but rest assured na we will do our best para makapag-offer ulit ng ganon. So, yun yung isa sa mga gusto kong i-prioritize in the coming term is whenever we have to make a decision, given all the uncertainties, we always do it with evidence, with data, kahit gaano pa man kasimple yung means of getting it. Finally, again, in terms of decision making, one cannot really be the expert of all. And I think that's the beauty of working in an organization like this. So we have different members coming from different fields of practice, different expertise. And when we're creating plans and action plans, talagang I would like to get the voice or the opinion of all the members, all the officers, the local chapters, para mag-guide tayo in whatever plans we're going to do in the future. Ayan. So, the song that I would use right now would be from the musical Alexander Hamilton. So, there's a line there wherein Alexander said, "There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait." Kasi po, we are preparing right now for the opening of the classes. And as we all know, we have to shift with the online what modality. So, ang dami ko pa pong hindi nagagawa. Pero yan, I know na kaya naman pong matapos lahat ng yun. So, fighting lang tayo. Let's go. Yana, you may call me Yana. So, I'm running for the position of President-elect or Executive Vice President. Please do vote. Exercise your right to vote and support our YPG national elections. Thank you!